Hello and welcome, sports fans, to this live streaming event from Table Rock Sports Production in partnership with our local school districts and outstanding sponsors who make these live presentations possible. I'm Terry Ross, coming to you live from North Medford High School. This is the Lithia Superstore. Game of the day presented by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. It's game 2 between North Medford and South Medford. So we'll get with it. Robbins on the mound, and the first pitch is fouled away. Down low, so we'll go 1-1. That's fouled back. Long is at the plate, leading off for South Medford. Strike 3. Malari, a first baseman, at the mound, or at the plate. He'll take ball 1. And ball 2. A wild affair in game 1 between these two. 15-11. North Medford comes out on top in game 1. There's a grounder right to Willer. And Willer takes it. And there's 2 away. McQuillan, who's playing third base for South Medford. And we'll go 1-0. And there's a shot right out to Daffrin, who fires to Willer. And the inning is over. A 1-2-3 as we head to the bottom of the third. No score for South Medford. Coming to bat, North Medford on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
U.S. Cellular for years now. They asked me to tell you about their special customer event, Us Days. Exclusive deals, like up to $1,200 for any new phone. So I said, if I'm going to be on TV, think I can get hair and makeup? And I even got a manicure, too.
Us Days at U.S. Cellular. Get up to $1,200 to upgrade to any new phone.
Visit U.S. Cellular at Siskiyou, Southern Oregon's exclusive authorized agent for U.S. Cellular, now serving Roseburg and Klamath Falls. See SOUScellular.com for details.
Don't stop! Get it! Central puts our greatness in!
Get a little Dutch Bros in here.
Another Dutch Bros.
Oh my goodness, so good. So worth it. Oh my god.
It's pretty freaking dope, dude. I've loved every single day of it.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. And we'll apologize for leaving that up for you. We'll get it down here so you can better see what's going on. We're in the bottom of the first, no score. Out on the mound for South Medford is going to be Tristan Malari. I think I had him at first base. He's obviously not going to be at first base if he's pitching. First base is Evan Roden. Leading things off for North Medford will be Frankie Rotigliano, who's the DH again this game. Now he'll look at strike one. There's ball one. The wind is picked up. There's a shot. That's going to go out to right field. That's going to get down. And Rotigliano's on his way to second. Jones didn't stay with it probably as well as he should have. And Rotigliano took advantage of that. And has a leadoff double. Easton Curtis. Was part of that big first inning as he tries to bunt. Foul. 0-1. As we say, Laurie is out on the mound. Evan Roden is at first base. Painter's out at second. There's a pop up to Painter. He's under it. And there's one away. That'll bring up the pitcher Jeremiah Robbins for North Medford. Continuing, Painter at second base for South Medford. Love is out at third base. McQuillan is at third base. And in the short around the outfield, left to right, it's Ryans, Levens, and Jones. Rotigliano takes off, but he's going to have to go back because circling under this is Jones, and there's two away. Kellen Willer will be the first baseman for North Medford. Down low. Catching is Long again for this ball game. There's a swing and a miss that gets away from Long and allows Rotigliano to take third. And a 1-1 count. There's a grounder, fair ball. It gets by Roden. That will score. Rotigliano Willer on his way to second. He'll be there with a stand-up double. Morgan steps in for his first at-bat here in game number 2. He'll be back out at second base. He was the starting pitcher in game 1, but not the pitcher of record. Pulls it back and gets a ball out of it. 1-0. That's a shot out to left field. That's going to get down. Here comes Willer all the way from second. He's in. It's sliding in safely is Morgan at second. That's a 2-0 lead for the Black Tornado. Their third hit of the inning. Jake Payton. He'll step in there. See if he can't keep this going. Here you go, look at strike one. Fake back to first, but Morgan, or second, but Morgan there pretty easily. I think my chocolate chip cookies did me in. There's a shot. That's going to get down. Peyton's going to be at first. Here comes Morgan into the plate. He'll be there standing up. 3-0. Dom Daffrin steps in to take on Malari. Ball one. Fouled out of play. Has popped up. I think Roden's going to take a look at it, and he will catch it. And that will end the inning. But not before North Medford comes up with 3 runs on 4 hits. And no South Medford errors. We head to the top of 2. Now 3-0 on the John L. Scott scoreboard as they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Celebration event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Hi guys, my name's Mason Mahaffey. I'm the Solar Pros Manager of Oregon, and I'm also a teacher and a coach here in the Rogue Valley. Have you looked into solar panels and it didn't make financial sense? I brought Solar Pros here to Oregon to make it more affordable for working class families to put solar on their home. Solar Pros is purposely beating our competitors' prices by thousands of dollars because we are that serious about saving you money. Solar Pros PNW provides the most comfortable, educational, and personal solar experience in Oregon. Visit our Facebook page at Solar Pros PNW to see all of our projects and all the families that we are helping save money.
It's the top of the second. Leading things off for South of Medford is Evan Roden. Robbins out on the mound for North of Medford. And we go 2-0. A 1-2-3 innings for Robbins in the first. There's a strike. Robbins, of course, was the catcher in the first ball game for North Medford. Newberg behind the plate this time. There's a pop-up. And Ben Morgan is under it. And there's one away. Chance Ryan steps in for his first at-bat. Pop it up again as though Curtis is not going to get there. It's on the ground, and then sliding in is Ryan into second base. Curtis gave it a run. He couldn't get there. Gannon Jones, the right fielder, will face off against Robbins next. Willer giving chase to this. And he's got it. 2 away. Keegan Painter will take strike one. Strike two. The 0-2 fouled away. Ryan taking off for third since there's 2 outs. Painter stepping out. There's a slow roller. They're not going to be able to get it. They've got it. Oh, they threw it away. They had Ryan in a pickle, as they would say. They had him in a rundown. Easily had him in a rundown. And instead threw the ball away and allowed him to score. So South now has their first run on the board, 3-1. You would think that there would be an error in there somewhere, but we'll see. So far, not on the board, but we'll check here in a moment. As Owen Levens fouls the first pitch off. Yes, there is an error in there. There's a ground ball foul. Levens looking at an 0-2 count. It has cooled off considerably from game one. Low. 1 and 2. I say that like it was warm during game one, but it really wasn't that warm during game one either. Swing and a miss, and the inning is over. We head to the bottom of 2. As we do, though, it's now a 3-1 game in favor of North on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Thanks for the ride. I'll see you after the game.
Hey,
Dear Katie, I've been your #1 fan since I watched your first game all those years ago, and I still love watching you play. But I wanted to see you win so badly that my competitive nature got the best of me. I lost track of what's important. I thought I was supporting you, but I was really just embarrassing you. I'm not your coach, and I'm not an official. I forgot my role. I'm your parent, and you deserve better. From here on, I promise to keep my emotions under control. I'll cheer for you and all the other players, no matter the score, no matter the outcome. Thank you for sharing with me how I can do a better job of supporting you, your team, your coaches, and the sports you love. Still your #1 fan. Love, Dad.
Austin Warren, Ben Morgan, Frank Rotigliano, all due up here to begin the second inning here on the Lithia Superstore. Game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. As we're in the bottom of 2. Malari's first pitch is ball 1. Warren back out in left field. There's a swing and a miss. He started at third base in the first game and then later moved back out to left field. Outside. Two and 1. Three and 1. And there is a leadoff walk. Ben Morgan playing third base. Generally where he starts. Trying to bunt, foul. That misses. 1 and 1. Another foul bunt. So will scratch bunting by Ben Morgan. Swing and a miss. That brings up Rotigliano, who already has a hit, scored a run. Strike one. And that's going to get away from Long. That will allow Warren to get to second base. Pitch down in the dirt. And there's a shot out to center field. Warren turned around and looked, and they're going to hold him up at third. Rotigliano's on the way to second, though, as they threw it home. Curtis back up there at the plate. Rotigliano's now 2 for 2. Curtis, however, 0 for 1 by his first endeavor at the plate. And it's ball one. North Medford trying to break this open early. Swing and a miss by Curtis. One and one. A breaking ball just misses. That goes straight back up the middle. That will score 1 run. And there's Warren, and coming in is Rotigliano. And on the throw home, they're going to second is Curtis. Five runs, 6 hits already for North Medford here. We're in the bottom of 2, and they lead this one 5-1. And there's another hit by Robbins. That's going to score Curtis from second. Didn't even get my scoreboard adjusted. So it's 6-1. Pedersen is in to run for Robbins. Now Willer back at the plate. He's 1 for 1. And he slaps one out to right field. That's going to get down. That's going to get Pedersen over to third. Safe. And going to second on the throw is Willer. That brings up Morgan. 6-1. It was a little reminiscent of game number 1. And this is what North Medford did, except they did it in the first inning, not the second. And they did it with 6 runs in the first, not 2 threes. But hang in there. South Medford came all the way back to tie it at 8 before losing at 15-11 as the first one is fouled away. We probably don't want to get too excited yet. That misses. 1-1. Outside. 2-1. Strike. 2-2. Foul ball. Way high. My goodness, clear over the head of Morgan, Colton Morgan, that would be. 3-2 count. Malari's already got 40 pitches. That's fouled back. Malari, the left-hander, ready to go. That misses, but it's ball 4. Peyton will step in here. He's 1 for 1 already. That was an RBI, too. Now the bases are loaded, 1 away. Malari needs to figure out how to get an out. There's strike 1. That's certainly one way to do it. Throw some strikes. Out of play. Pedersen over at third base. Willer at second. Morgan at first. Colton. Have to remember that Ben is also playing this afternoon. That misses inside. 1-2. That's popped up. Going back though for third is Ryan. That fell in. Although he actually caught it. I'm sorry, he caught it. It's the second out of the inning, so he's got that one down. But it did score a run. Now 7-1 on 8 hits. Daffron. We'll see if he can keep the inning going. Strike 1. 4 runs in for North Medford. Strike two. Down low. 1-2. Foul out of play. We'll stay at 1-2. "50 pitches for Malari. Looking to get out of the second inning. And does. As Daffern swings and misses, but they'll throw him out. Down at first base, we head now to the top of the third. Now on the John L. Scott scoreboard, it reads North Medford 7, South Medford 1, John L. Scott. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. We are headed to the top of three. A 7-1 lead for North Medford over South Medford. Game two, the doubleheader. North Medford won the first one, 15-11. And while I have a brief second, we'll do it as Robbins leads off with strike one, facing Love, who was at his first at-bat. We should have at some point told you, hang in there, got to find where I wanted to be. They 2-2 count now, as I'm falling a little behind here watching. Trying to get my iPad to do something else. I want to tell you to stay tuned between innings ahead for the Medford Parks and Recreation Report. We'll have updates on spring activities, at least one of them. You can visit playmedford.com for the latest recreation guide. All the sports league classes and special events that await you. Visit playmedford.com to learn more. And while we were doing all of that, there is a walk given up by Jeremiah Robbins to Love. A throw over there, and nothing doing. Long at the plate. Heading for second is Love. Safe. Our canopy is not wanting to exactly cooperate with us in always today. We'll see if we can't persuade it to do a little better job. Probably not. It's really beginning to get gusty out here. An 0-2 count is what Jeremiah Robbins has on Long. That one bounces up there, but Newberg blocks it nicely. One, two. Robbins delivers. That's fouled back. We'll stay at 1-2. Inside. 2-2. Everybody steps off. I'll do it again. Wind is beginning to pick up around here. Oh, that misses. 3-2. Pass down low. Ball 4. Malari, the pitcher, will step in. Malari turns to bunt. Over the throat line, goes clear out to left field. That'll be another error. Everybody's going to advance. And coming in to score from second base is Love. Long will go over to third base. That's the second error. There's a foul. So that's the second error on North Medford. One on South. Outside. 2-1. Malari sends this one deep. Curtis back. He's got it. Here comes the throw all the way to home. That's going to be cut off. As scoring is Long. McQuillan. Sends a ground ball. Out to shortstop, over to first. And Dominic throws him out. 2 away. Evan Roden. Looks at strike 1. 2 out. Roden is 0 for 1. Robbins delivers down low, 1-1. The 1-1's popped up. Morgan under it, and the inning is over. We head to the bottom of 3 as we do. On the John L. Scott scoreboard, it's North Medford 7, South Medford 3. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
Pick it up. Let's go. Come on. Defense. Defense. What am I teaching you at home? Has this kid played before? Shoot it. Oh. Ah. Come on, ref. Open your eyes. Can't you see out there? So, which one's your kid?
The referee.
You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
And we'll welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day as we keep trying to fix things to work around here. A bit of a struggle today. Warren leading things off. He's got strike 1 on him. And a new pitcher, by the way, for South Medford. Robertson is out on the mound. As there's ball 1, 1-1. Jedediah Robertson got strike 2. Ooh, that spun Warren around. 2-2. Inside. 3-2. We're talking inside, too. Ball 4. So the leadoff walk by Warren. Gets Ben Morgan to the plate. Morgan's 0 for 1. Struck out. Turns around to bunt. Does. Puts it down in front of the plate. Long grabs it. Throws to first. And there'll be one away. But Warren will advance to second. Rotigliano, 2 for 2, has scored 2 runs. Has a runner out at second base. And nobody, a 1 out. Swing and a miss. And there's one that's going to fall down. That's going to drop for a hit. That's going to get Warren into third, and Rotigliano will stop at first. The 9th hit of the ball game for the Black Tornado. Curtis, who is 1 for 2, scored a run, has 2 RBIs already here. He's looking for RBI number 3. Standing down at third base is Warren, and only 1 away. He'll put down a bunt. That's going to have to be fielded by the pitcher. That will get the run home as Warren scores. Comes an 8-3 ball game. Rotigliano to second base. Now Curtis is in there with 2 out. He has a hit. He scored a run. He's got 3 RBIs. Here goes Rotigliano to third. He's out. And that is going to end the inning. We're headed to the top of the 4th. As we do, it's North Medford 8, South Medford 3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
Game day or a family get-together. Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
Your game day adventures start at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken featuring the Chicken Crunch Box, Tender's Crunch Box, and introducing a contender for best chicken sandwich in the West, the Big Cluck. But wait, here's the real MVP move. Download and use the Peak Rewards app and save big on fuel every day with in-store purchases. Fuel your day, fuel your fun. Pinnacle 365.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount.
Strike 1 as we come back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day on TableRockSports.net. Top of the 4th. Ryan leading things off for South Medford is in the hole 0-2. inside. And backed Ryan off of the plate. There is strike 3. And Brian thought he had a ball 4, but umpire unwilling to give it to him. Jones also 0 for 1. Looks at strike 1. Hit him. So Jones on by means of hit by pitch. Painter. See what he can get done against Robbins. Outside, ball 1. Ball 1. Make it ball 2. 2-0. Uh, 2-0 outside. 3-0. And there's ball 4. I put Jones and Painter on. Owen Evans comes to the plate for South Medford, and out to the mound for North Medford goes everybody. Seriously doubt that making a pitching change at this point in the ball game. Just going to go out and scuff some dirt and talk a little bit and then get right back at it. Or so the theory goes. There goes the official, the umpire, out to speed things up. I leave Robbins in. .55 pitches for Robbins. But we are in the top of the 4th, so it's not outrageous. Especially since he has an out. If he could get out of this, why, be in pretty good shape. Here's Levens. He'll pop it up to right field. And there to grab that is Peyton. And he gets back into second base quickly. Everybody has to hold. 2 down. Love back to the plate. Strike. Long look by Robbins. Love says too long. Throw over, or back there. The second, Colton Morgan on the move to take the throw. Jones able to get back relatively easy. Robbins delivers inside. 1-1. At least that's the way I have it. Yes, would be accurate. This time Robbins just fakes the throw to second. Inside, 2-1. Outside, 3-1. The 3-1 from Robbins. Swung on. Right field line. Willer's there. And grabs it on a fine running catch. A little over the shoulder job there by Mr. Willer. We go to the bottom of 4. North Medford still leads this one by an 8-3 count on the John L. Scott scoreboard, with offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
I ride the bus a lot. RVTD's UMO app with fare capping means I will never pay more than the daily or monthly cap. RVTD gets me to school, work, volunteering, shopping, and even coffee for a fixed amount each month. UMO gives me one less thing to worry about. Thanks, RVTD.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
This is the Lithia Superstore game of the day, powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon on TableRockSports.net. 8-3. They, on the scoreboard, have only one hit for South Medford. On the app, they have 2, so we'll go with 2. 9 hits for North Medford as they lead this one 8-3. Jeremiah Robbins will lead things off. And there's ball 1. Strike. That one's fouled away. Robertson out on the mound for South Medford. Outside. 2-2. He came in at the end of the last inning. There's a foul. And there's a shot down the left field line, foul. Boy, another 6 inches, maybe a foot. That would have been in there. Instead, it's just one very long strike. 2-2 count. Robbins swings and foul. Getting right down the third baseline. Don't know if Robertson wants to keep coming in like that, but right now Robbins fouls that one back. It was right on the pitch. And a slap out to center field. So Robbins is on base with the leadoff single. Willer. See what he can do. Willer sends this to right field, but there is Jones, and there's one away. Pedersen running for Jeremiah Robbins. There's a little liner to third, over to second, safe. Could not get the double play. Pedersen beat it into second base. That little liner by Colt. Just a little too soft. Swing and a miss by Peyton. They'll go into the hole 0-1. Peyton lines this one out to left field. That's going to get down. And the bases are loaded. I think I've fallen behind there just a little bit, but bases are now loaded for North Medford with one out. One too many outs. Daffron at the plate. The bases loaded inside. Ball one. There's a foul back. 1-1. Strike 2. So Robertson has a 1-2 count going his way. Low. That's foul down the right field line. Ball. One ahead here. 3-2. Ball 4. And that scores a run. Warren, we'll see if he can get one of them home. Oh, it's outside. Warren looking to continue the inning. Oh, we're back to a 3-0 count. Bases still loaded for North Medford. Morgan, after the conference, will step in. I eliminated the score. Well, why would I do that? Get the score off the scoreboard. Not sure what I would. Oh, eliminated the teams. Good grief. That's 2-0 count. I'll have to put some of this information back in. Not sure what my computer is trying to do here. Still a 2-0 count, one away. Oh, ball 3. That'll be strike one. We'll fix all the rest of it later. The 3-0 to Morgan. That's ball 4 and another run scored. So it's now 11 to 3. Frankie Rotigliano at the plate. A swing and a miss. That's fouled out of play. So 0-2. Tigliano was 3 for 3. And we have timeout. Get a baseball off the field. So Robertson looking to get out of this mess. Fouled over to Coach Curtis. That's fouled away. That's right field. That's that time. One and two. Foul back. We'll say 1 and 2. That's out to right field. Hooking foul. And everybody moves up after it's caught by Jones, taking a second. Vin Morgan that gets the ball, gets thrown away, and another one comes in to score. So 2 more runs score as Daffrin and Warren both score. I'll have to clear this off here. So that brings up Curtis. 13 to 3. And there should be 2 away. I think I'm a little behind there. Curtis looks at ball 1. Now Robertson went to go to second base, but there's nobody there except for Ben Morgan. That misses. 2-0. The 2-0 strike. We are certainly not in the top of the first, by the way. Suppose we'll fix those matters as we're in the bottom of the fourth. And that's out to right field. Jones circling under it, and that'll end the inning. We head now to the top of inning 5. As we do, it's now North Medford 13, South Medford 3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard, where they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
All right, let's go, guys. 15 minutes. Get your stuff.
Bye, Mom.
Have a good day, guys. I don't know what happened.
Just next time, go a little slower and figure it out.
Okay, I get it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take the line.
Life is busy. Juggling everything can be overwhelming. We've all been there. So consumed with our own lives that we sometimes forget about what someone else might be going through.
Ref, come on! No, ref! There's no contact! I'm straight up! That is a terrible
So
goal.
keep it in perspective, because we're all hoping for the same thing, to be respected for who we are and what we do. Remember, no ref, no game. You can be a parent, athlete, coach, or an official, but you can only be one. Know your role.
And we welcome you back to the Lithia Superstore game of the day. Powered by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. Scoreboard's having some kind of problem right now. It's a 13-3 game. Doesn't say that on the scoreboard. It says 21-3. Here's South Medford getting ready to get started. And out on the mound is Robbins still. As strike one. And there's ball one. Long up there, 0 for 1. And he'll take ball 2 from Robbins. That's ball 3. There's a shot out to center field. Curtis will cut it off on a couple of hops. Long will be standing at first base. It's rather important to South Medford. South Medford needs at least a run to keep this game going. That brings up Malari. The lefty looking to do something here. Strike one. There's strike two. There's threatening to take off was Long. Newberg looked him right back to the base. Robbins with an 0-2. Over to first instead. Looking again, but he comes way outside. The 1-2 also outside. 2-2. There's a shot that's going to get through. And that'll be good to get down to long down to second. So South Medford showing some signs of life here in the top of 5. 2 on, nobody out. McQuillan will be up there. He will not be up there. Glass is batting for him. Austin Glass is batting. Two on, nobody out. He'll foul it back. South Medford looking for one run. North Medford looking for 3 outs. That misses, ball 1. 1-1. Robbins ready with a 1-1. There's a shot right to Ben Morgan. He'll step on first. He'll fire to third. Fired it over to first and got past Willer. And everybody will advance. They'll have second and third, but no run. And with that now, you got 1 run. Now you have second and third for South Medford. Long was eliminated. Malari made it all the way to third base. Glass standing down at second, but still didn't get a run across. But that will get the run across, as that was Roden. And that gets the run across that they were looking for. And it's now a 13-4 ball game. London Rudiker is at the plate for South Medford. Pinch hitting for Ryan. He'll swing and miss. Swing and a miss. And coming in to score is Glass. The ball got away from Newberg, dropped it, never could get it picked back up again. Now it's 13-5. There's strike 3. 2 down. Jones at the plate. There's strike one. Evan Powers is actually pinch hitting. He'll swing and miss. Strike three. And that will end the inning. We will go to the bottom of the fifth. As we do, it's now a 13-5 game in favor of North Medford on the John L. Scott scoreboard. They have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
It takes meticulous planning, continuous monitoring, and forward thinking to deliver the perfect 3-egg omelet.
Come enjoy the patio weather and a brand new menu at Tap Rock Northwest Grill, where friends and family gather and memories are made. Come visit us today or visit our website.
Welcome back to the Lithia Superstore Game of the Day on TableRockSports.net. It's presented by Siskiyou Cellular in Southern Oregon. It's now a 13-5 ball game. 13 runs, 11 hits, 3 errors for North Medford. 5 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error for South Medford. Is on the mound. It looks like Roberts continues, and the first pitch is ball 1 to Jeremiah Robertson on the mound. Robbins sends one to left field. He gets down on one hop. Rutgers throws it back in, and Robbins stands over at first base. Little pinch run for him. As Pedersen is going to run for Robbins. Willers at the plate. 2 for 3. Robertson throws a strike. It's out of play. 0-2. Not that far out of play, I guess. We're going to have to check back in with the Medford Parks and Recreation Department. This game may be over quick. There's a shot, but that's going to be just a line out, right out to Rutgers. There's one away. I'm trying to remember to do that as soon as this inning is over, this half inning anyway. Colton Morgan at the plate, one away, one on. Looks at strike one. Outside. 1-1. There's strike 2. 2-1. There's a shot that's going to get all the way out to left field. Rolling right past Glass at third base. Peyton will step in there now with 2 on, 1 away. Upstairs. High for ball 1. See what Peyton can do. Only got 1 out, 2 on. North Medford could conceivably do some damage here. South Medford not thinking that way at all, but there's ball 2. Robertson faking back out to second. Or Pedersen. Pedersen is, but nobody else was there at second. That's inside. 3-0. So 63 pitches right now for Robertson. Ball 4. Bases are loaded. Daffron has the bases loaded for him and only 1 away. Fouled. The problem for South Medford here is they're getting back up to the top of the lineup, which is definitely the power part of the lineup for them. For North Medford. Ooh, there's a shot. That's right up to center field. That's going to score 1. Here from second base comes Colton Morgan. After Pedersen scored. So there's 2 more in. That makes it a 15-5 ball game, and it's all over here in North Medford. It's a final. And so that came quick, if I may say so myself. But it's a final here at North Medford High School. And if I can switch pages fast enough, that means that I'll be able to tell you that we will be back shortly to talk about the Know Your Role post-game show. You can visit travelmedford.org, search Know Your Role to see how this campaign is changing the culture of youth sports for the better. We're back to take a look at this game right after this timeout on TableRockSports.net.
Celebration event is going on now at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford. We're stocked up on a great selection of new vehicles from Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and of course, Ram trucks. Choose from our great inventory of new Jeep Gladiator and Grand Cherokee 4x4 models in stock now. Or test drive a new 24 Ram 1500 4x4. Shop online today with our online process to calculate your own payment, whether it's a lease, finance, or cash payment. Only at the Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Medford Superstore.
Your game day adventure starts at Pinnacle 365. Kick off your day with some morning motivation. Then add some crunch to your game day with mouth-watering crispy crunchy chicken party meals featuring bone-in, tenders, and wings. Make sure you remember the biscuits. You're sure to be the hit of the party when you show up with the crispy crunchy chicken party meal. Plus, with our Peak Rewards app, you can be earning savings on fuel for your next fill-up. Enjoy your game day adventures more at Pinnacle 365.
Welcome back to the Know Your Role post-game show. Let's see if, no, we're just now catching up here on the digital end of things. So it's not going to help me out much. So let's take a look, though, at the scoring real quick, as this one, as opposed to game number 1, where it was back and forth all the time before North Medford finally won it 15-11. On this one, North Medford took the lead, and they just never once looked back. It was a 1-2-3 beginning for South Medford, a 3 up and 3 out. Meanwhile, for North Medford in the bottom of the first, Rotigliano doubled just to lead things off in the first. Willard doubled on a ground ball out to right field, and Rotigliano managed to score. Morgan doubled on a fly ball that scored Willer. Peyton singled on a ground ball that scored Colton Morgan, and it was a 3-0 lead in the bottom of the first. Once again, South Medford did manage to score in the bottom of the second when Ryan hit a double out to center field. Painter then singled out to right field, and that scored Ryan on an error by the pitcher Jeremiah Robbins, and it was a 3-1 ball game. South Medford found themselves in trouble, though, when North came up. They started out with a walk, then there was a strikeout, but Rotigliano doubled down again down the right field line. That got Warren over to third. The next batter, Curtis, singled on a ground ball to center field. That helped Warren and Rotigliano score. It was 5-1 at that point. Robbins singled. That scored Curtis 6-1. And there was a sacrifice fly by Peyton. Pedersen scored on that one. It was 7-1 when we left the bottom of the second. In the bottom of the, or in the top of the third, South Medford made a walk at it again, a run at it here, as they got on with 2 walks. A sacrifice fly moved everybody around, and Long managed to score as there was an error on the play, and he took advantage of that. And as we left the top of the third, it was a 7-3 ball game. After that, we kind of went not too far. Well, we went to the bottom of the third when Robertson, or Curtis, sacrificed over to Robertson, and Warren scored during that sacrifice. Rotigliano took second, but that would all be all there was. It was an 8-3 ball game. We were there for a little bit. North Medford then scored again in the bottom of the fourth when Warren walked and the bases were loaded, and Colton Morgan came in to score. That actually made it 10-3. At 9-3, Pedersen scored when Daffron walked. So then, and then Morgan walked. That scored Peyton, and it was 11-3. Rotigliano flew out to right field. Daffron scored on that fly ball. It was 13-3 after 4 complete innings. South Medford came back and scored in the top of the fifth when I've got to find the scoring here. Glass grounded into a fielder's choice. Glass advanced to second on an error. Long went to third. And then Roden singled out to left field, and Malari scored on that one. It was 13-4. This is in the top of the fifth. Then Glass scored on a passed ball. It was 13-4. 8-5. But unfortunately, a single by Robbins, a single by Colton Morgan, a walk by Peyton, a single by Daffron, and 2 scored. Patterson and Morgan came around to score, and it was a 15-5 game at that point. And because of the 10-run rule, after 5 innings, it was ball game over. So North Medford walks away with a couple of wins here this afternoon against South Medford. In softball, the North Medford girls also won theirs. It's not going to give me what happened on the second game, so I can't tell you that. But on the first game, I can tell you that South Medford won it 6-2 in softball. So, and I think maybe they won the second one, but I'm not real sure about that because I don't have that information right here in front of me. We thank you for watching today's broadcast. We'd like to thank North Medford High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore Game of the Night on Table Rock Sports. Our next Table Rock Sports production will be, you have to check the website because I don't have that information either right here in front of me, but I know it won't be for a little while as the North Medford baseball team is headed out back on the road again. But they will be home most of the month of May, which is amazing. But I don't think that they're playing at home this Tuesday. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard was North Medford 15, South Medford 11 in Game 1. North Medford 15, South Medford 5 in only 5 innings. Yes, in 5 innings over them 15-5 in 5 in the second game. This has been a presentation of TableRockSports.net. The executive producer is Joe Brent. I'm Terry Ross saying thanks for watching. Good night from North Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.